Okay, so when you go to MyFitnessPal, mind you, I have the Premier, so I pay the subscription. I think it's like yearly. This is your home screen. This will show you your goal of how many calories that you want to hit, minus obviously the calories that you're going to be eating, and we're not going to touch this part. We don't want to add your calories in, especially if you want to get down to 115. We need you to be in a caloric deficit, and then that will tell you how many calories you have left remaining. And you'll see, like, if you have your Apple Watch on, you'll be able to, see how many steps you have. It's just linked in, and I can show you how to do that as well. Sync your Apple Watch to here. It's just cool. It's cool, like, to see different things on here, different tips. It'll show you, it's kind of like once you are synced in, you'll see like, yeah, Sarah burned so many calories, whatever, doing a workout. And then like for Sarah Brindle or Cooper, whatever, she's logged in for 7 days. You can like it, you can comment on it. It's kind of like, Facebook or whatever. And it's got different like workouts and, all that good stuff. So anyways, so that's your home page. And then you're gonna go to diary. This is where you're gonna log all your meals. So you'll see meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, and meal 4 for me. And I have snacks and pre and post workout. All those, I labeled those meals instead of like breakfast, lunch, dinner, second lunch, whatever. That's all part of the premium. So here, like meal 1, I had egg whites. I had 1 tablespoon of almond butter and quick oats and rice cauliflower. And then you just add it. It will automatically add your carbs, your fat, and your protein, and then obviously will add up your total calories. So then you have, for me, I have 165 grams of carbs left, 40 grams of fat, and 121 protein, which is pretty good. I typically will aim for about 30 to 35 carbs, grams of carbs, and then 10 grams of fat, and then roughly, I would say 20 to 25 grams of protein for myself for each meal, so it kind of equals out. So I have altogether 4 meals plus a snack, so that was 50, so 4 meals plus a snack, that's 5. But you can, I'll show you how, different strategic ways, I guess, of eating food and making sure that you're eating all your food and then you're hitting your macros and you're not going over. But that's a whole another discussion. So as you go through, you just add your food. Sometimes when I was logging like religiously, if I was meal prepping and I already knew what I was going to eat, I would go in, add that food for that meal already, so that way I don't have to like, go in, have to log, whatever. It kind of like saves me time, right? And then that way, like if you're gonna go out to dinner or lunch or whatever that you're like kind of indulging, you can kind of, plan on, okay, I can only have this and this for meal 1, 2, and 3, but meal 4, I'm saving like my, let's say you're going out to dinner and you're gonna have like a high either carb or high fat. You can save those for that meal, whatever, and that's another discussion too. So here you could see all your food. You can just, let's say I wanted to search for, I put in bread. So, and a good thing, sorry, I'm tangent. good thing with this is you can scan. So right here is like a barcode scanner. And if any foods that you have, like the bread, and you don't want to like manually like look it up, you can just scan it and it will come right up. And I'll show you, I'm kind of hooked up to the you know, Colton's old phone right now, but to show you this, but it's pretty cool. It's so easy. And then you search, let's say I don't have a barcode, so I had 1 slice, you know, you can change this too, like 2 slices of bread, that, okay, I had 2 slices of bread, and then add that, or you can continue to add to that. So, all right, so you can see down here your exercise, if you are linked up to, you know, here, your Apple Watch and all that good stuff. You can add your water, I mean, it's not going to take away from that. I know some people will add, like, yeah, their water, like I was for a while, because I wanted to make sure that I was drinking enough. And a good target would be like your body weight in ounces. I would say either half or obviously above half of your body weight in ounces. So that's a good target. Then you can go down here, nutrition, and then this is like you can do last 7 days. You can do day view, so you can kind of see, okay, how many grams, kind of like a, you know, breakdown. You can see all your saturated fat, your you know, your sugar, your cholesterol, your sodium. If you're really, you know, trying to hone in like that type of specific stuff. If you're wondering like, okay, why am I bloated? I'm really cleaned up my diet, but what is, you know, what's causing that? So it's kind of advanced, but anyways, then you just exit out of that. Progress, I take, do my weight, you can take photos. So that's pretty cool. And then here is gonna be, you can see how many days you've logged. Like I've been on here for, oh, Reagan. What are you doing? Okay, anyways. You can see how many pounds you've lost, and I'm premium, so I have access to extra stuff. Nope. Anyways, here, goals is where you're gonna put your calorie. So right here, Reagan, no ma'am. Okay. So here is where so when you put in your weight and then your goal weight, they're gonna calculate macros, but it's gonna put you in so far of a deficit that you're gonna be starving. So what I'm gonna have you do is longer meals without giving you your macros. I'm gonna see like an average of calories in all of your macros that you've been eating. And so that way we can gradually either decrease your calories from that, or if you're not eating enough, we can increase it gradually. I don't want to all of a sudden put you at a deficit where you're, you know, where you're starving. Or if you're not eating up to how much that I'm, you know, gonna give you, I don't want to then have you eat all that much right away, and then you like, you know, being bloated out of craziness. Look at her. Oh. Okay, anyways. So yeah, so here, this is where the nutrition guide, the calorie, carbs, proteins, fat goals, that's where you'll log in, or you'll, you know, click it. You'll take, you know, whatever I give you for carbs, protein, and fat. Now the non-premium will have percentage. I'll convert that to a percentage too, so that way if you don't want to do the premium, which I totally understand if you don't want to, just because you're just trying to get the hang of it first, and even if you do want to advance, like you can always do it on the free version too. I prefer the premium. Anyways, so yeah, this is where you'll do that. It will calculate your calories. After that, it should match up pretty nicely to what I'll give you. And then you just go back, and then it'll be good. And then down here, same page as goals, exercise, calories, make sure that's off. So what I was telling you, oh, it's a premium feature anyways, but if you do get premium or, you know, try it for a month, make sure you have this off, because we do not want to add back calories in, because we want to be at a deficit. Okay, so hopefully that helps. There are advanced parts, like if you're wanting to, let's say you're making chili and you're wanting to like break down the macros in that and adding it in here. I can show you that as well. Or if you're, you know, making cookies or protein cookies or whatever, you know. I make my maple balls that I put in here. I added the recipe. And, oh, I can't even spell maple balls. So, yeah, that's pretty intense. Actually, I don't know if that's the right one, because I did two. Anyways, so you can add your own recipes in. You can add it from a website if you do, you know, if you do the exact ingredients and everything like that from a website. It's pretty interesting. So, we'll keep in touch with all this, and if you have any questions, let me know.